Hi-ho, wee way. What's up, Cap Joe? Uh, yeah, back at it. Happy Monday. Let's get into some stories. Again, if you have a prompt, join the Discord channel and put it in the prompts room. Our first prompt is by Hubble. Thank you, Hubble. You are a scientist named Gary Stone. 1 year ago, you have been fired from your job. 1 year ago, you have been fired from your job because your insane theories. But today, you have finally created the world's first mold man in your home laboratory. 1 year ago, you were fired. Okay. Slight grammatical fix, but me English no good. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we made it work. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. I keep forgetting my TTS is on another thing. What's up, Chonktober? Uh, 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 uh. Sorry, I'm just transferring over stuff. You should move the screen down a bit to hide the allow editing button. Yeah, I could do that. It hides Twitch chat. I tried to make it a little bit easier to see, but yeah, it does do that still. Let me do that in a second here, as soon as I get this switched over. It's on the wrong thingy. Okay, close this one. Yes. Hold on. It's gone, but it's coming back. Okay, that looks good. Okay, there we go.
You have become very popular after this breakthrough and now own a huge mansion that is surrounded by a high fence. The only problem with all of this is that you have a daughter who was conceived during one of your experiments. She's still a child and you don't want to hurt her. So instead of giving her up for adoption, you decided to keep her as your personal property.
Okay, no, I have to redo that. No, King Way. I don't know what that was going for. I was on screen way too much, though.
You have been working on this project for over 2 years and now it is ready to be tested. This is the story of how that happened. Gary Stone was an ordinary guy.
What's up, Biz?
He had no special talents or abilities and he wasn't particularly smart. He had graduated high school with honors, but he didn't get into any college.
He didn't get into any college. Okay, I like that. You were so lazy that mold began to grow on all your stuff. No one invited you to parties, and so you made the mold your friend. Then one day, you were experimenting with some chemicals and spilled your project on the mold. The mold man came to life and you named it ...
Gary. The next
Little
morning you
Gary.
tried to sneak up on it, but it was too fast. It grabbed you with its powerful jaws and ate you whole. You were so shocked that you forgot about what happened last night. That's when the mold man found out about your secret and attacked you again. This time you managed to escape just before it killed you.
Oh my god. Mold man? Why did I give the mold man powerful jaws? You know, I should have just made him stay mold. But I had to give him titanium jaws. I don't know why. I was like, how is the mold man going to eat? But he's mold. His whole body is eating potential. Damn, ate you whole, but you still escaped. Yeah, I guess you could like, this kind of, oh my god. It's like a puff of smoke, so you can kind of like run through the mold man, and then it like reforms. I don't know why it was so disgusting in my head. I was just imagining like hitting a moldy mattress and just a cloud of spores. You have to stop Moldy Gary before he reaches the town water supply. Lake Pure Hope. Mold has had teeth this whole time? Yeah.
You have to kill him before he gets there.
Okay.
Asterisk,
Yeah.
asterisk, asterisk. Lake Pure Hope is a small lake located in the middle of nowhere. It is surrounded by trees and bushes and has a very peaceful feel.
I would hope so.
It is connected to the Great Lakes and has a beautiful view of the lake and the city of Cleveland. The lake is also very clean and safe.
Is this like Erie? Lake Pure Hope is just Lake Erie, I guess. Also, let me get rid of this. Yeah, that should be good. Never heard of a lake with an asterisk in its name, but it's okay. Yeah. You never heard of asterisk lake? You open your textbooks and frantically search for what kills mold. And create a list. Oh, okay. A big list.
Acidic liquids, alkaline solutions. Molds love salt, chlorine, ethanol, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, heat, humidity, magnesium, hydrogen sulfide, oxygen, water vapor. You start to look at all these chemicals and decide which ones you will use to.
My granny taught me to remove mold with vinegar. I have no idea. That sounds like acidic liquid, so. I guess it would work. I don't know. But some molds are like super molds. That you need like, I don't know. I feel like you have to use all of these. Oxygen, I feel like doesn't work. Humidity feels like it grows mold. You suspect that some of these have been added by the mold man. But you proceed to build a water vapor and oxygen gone. You find the mold man. Hiding in an alley and shoot him. But the humidity and oxygen make him grow. What's up, anime? No, you're okay. Yeah. Welcome, welcome.
You can't kill him while he is growing because he can't be killed until his body is completely dry.
Oh,
You
interesting.
panic and run away. You don't know where to go. You hear some people talking outside and you see a car driving towards you. It stops in front of you and you realize that it is your friend Gary again.
Moldy Gary has hijacked a Red Bull car and is speeding towards Lake Pure Hope. You walk next door to the Army surplus store and ask for napalm. The Freedom Jeffries, the store owner, gives you a long look and says, "This is the happiest day of my life." This is the just I don't know. Come this way. No questions asked. You buy a flamethrower and attempt to cut off Moldy Gary. Before he reaches the lake. Napalm is an old folk remedy for mold, yeah. Can't have a moldy house if you don't have a house at all.
You throw the flamethrower but it doesn't work. Moldy
I
Gary
shoulda
is
got a
too
lesson.
fast and he drives right
I
past
should have paid
it.
the $15
You throw another
to figure out how to
flamethrower,
use
but the
this.
fire spreads all around the car.
Oh god, I
You
threw
throw another
I bought
flamethrower
two.
but it doesn't do anything either.
Oh, I
You
bought
try to
three.
jump into the water but you are still too slow.
Oh my god, I bought 3 flamethrowers at great expense and I just didn't even fill them up. I'm running KoboldAI. What's up, Rex? Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Are you writing some stories right now as well? You see Moldy Gary enter the water and begin to slug away. But Moldy Gary grows and grows. The world is doomed. Until, or maybe not, freedom Jeffries flies in on a pontoon boat loaded with weapons and says, thought you could use a hand. You are offended, but thankful. And fight. And the fight begins. Yeah, I'm running a small model as well. It still works a lot, like really, really well. So
Asterisk 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 the two of you battle it out until you run out of steam. Moldy Gary
Resident
wins every
Evil
time
9
and
is
you are
weird.
left exhausted. You crawl back to your house and collapse on your bed. You dream of the days when you were a normal person and you wonder how you got here. You think about your family and
Or
the
Last
future.
Last of Us Part 3. Calling 6B a small model. Yeah. I remember when 2.7 would be a small. I remember when 2.7B was like the new thing. And what was it? 125 million? I thought that was impressive still too. Come a long way. I remember we talked about this a while ago, but I've always I want to do a stream where it's like the Pepsi challenge and see if you could pick which model is which. Same idea with AI Gen. Oh yeah, AI image gen is getting absolutely bonkers, and there's so many different models. People are training it for the most specific things, and it's great. I like it a lot. um, yeah. The moral of the story: gotta end it, right? A year ago, it was like a weird tiled, somewhat like what you typed. Yeah. Yeah, it was like the Dolly Mini or whatever, the crayon.
Never mess with the mold man.
All right, this is
Asterisk asterisk asterisk
the
you wake
Mold
up
Man
and decide
cinematic
that you have to
universe.
find a way to defeat Moldy Gary. You go to the internet and find a website that sells weapons. You buy a rocket launcher and a flamethrower. You drive to the lake and see where Moldy Gary is.
I don't think that's gonna help. Now we're just like throwing weapons at it all the time. Moldy Gary. The rise of Moldy Gary. There's no hope for the world. All right, let's start a new story. Here we go. New story. Let me look what we got here. Okay. This one's by Chunktober. Thank you, Chunktober. Also very relevant to current information here.
You are Terry Branch, head of the Institute for Aliens and Psychics. Today you received a signal from deep space that told you the winning lotto numbers for tomorrow's $2 billion jackpot.
Nice.
Drawing. You are also aware that there is a large contingent of aliens
I
in
got my
orbit
tickets.
around the Earth
There
right
you
now.
go.
They have been observing your activities for some time now.
I knew
They
it.
wish to make contact with you. They have sent their leader, Dr. Danilo, to meet with you. He has come prepared with a holographic projection of himself.
Dr. Danilo. Yeah, Dr. Danilo. has taken the form of that a human. Oh, okay.
A beautiful female human,
It's kind of
who
like
appears to be
Bell
about 20 years old. She is wearing a long flowing
Galactica.
white dress that reaches down to her knees. You can see an outline of her stockings and high heels on her feet.
Nice.
You quickly determine that she is not alone as there is a second figure behind her.
Tell TMZ and nobody else. Yeah, that's the best way to disseminate information. These aliens are horny as fuck, yeah. You look behind and see a more disturbing figure.
A male alien wearing only a pair of black leather pants and a white t-shirt.
Okay.
The alien is much more powerful than Dr. Danilo. His body is covered with tattoos, which cover most of his face. His hair is dark brown and is tied back in a ponytail. Dr. Danilo stands before you and says, "Hello, my name is Dr. Danilo."
This sounds like a skin flick. Yeah, that, or it's like Dr. Danilo is bringing his own like Han Solo as like protection. Be like, don't look at him. Don't look at this guy. His hologram is somehow completely different looking to him. Yeah. Well, okay. You lean in for a kiss with Dr. Danilo's hologram. Sounds like an alien hentai. Well, it could go any way here.
You are surprised at how real it seems to be. When you pull away, Dr. Danilo says, "Don't worry, I am not going to hurt you. It would be very easy to do so. You will find out soon enough if we are compatible."
Oh,
you ask what the hell is going on? Why would they want to make contact with an alien like you?
You suspect that Dr. Danilo does not know you are psychic. And you read her mind. You're an alien too. I guess to them, potentially, right? An alien to an alien is an alien? Alien and relativity to my settings. You suspect that Dr. Danilo does not know you are psychic, and you read her mind. Oh.
You are a pathetic waste of space. You have no idea what life really is like here on Earth. You are in fact a complete fraud. Your mind is completely dominated by the human race. You are nothing but a parasite that feeds off of our power.
What?
Your thoughts are interrupted when Dr. Danilo moves toward you and wraps his arms around your neck.
Oh, you're a dude? You are a dude in person. You trapped me. I thought you were a beautiful woman. I love the idea that there's a xenomorph movie where a crew of xenomorphs are running around being terrified of a dude in his late 20s wearing office casual clothes. Dr. Danilo catfished you, 100%, yeah. I forget who said this, but there's like a... I've mentioned this before, but there's a short story about... if you ever seen John Carpenter's The Thing, it's like a terrifying monster that kills everyone in this Antarctic base or whatever. But there's a short story about the perspective of the alien that's just trying to get off the planet and survive. It's really interesting, but it's like, yeah. Highly recommend. It's a short read, but Very, very good. I'll have to post it in the Discord if I find it. You wake up in a hotel room surrounded by $2 billion. Cash.
You are naked except for a pair of black fishnet stockings and a pair of high heels.
We went wild.
There is a note on the dresser. I hope this helps you understand why we are here.
No,
You look at the
I'm
note and
actually more
read,
confused.
"We are here to help you. We know that you can feel our presence, so we thought we'd come to meet you."
You know what? I'm more confused than ever after our encounter. Am I just a sex? Is it just a sex thing? Transsexual Transylvania. Yeah. We made you a man. Man. Yeah, this is just another entry into the Rocky Horror fanfiction odyssey. You are unsettled. However, you want to use your money to buy the things you've always wanted. Get a list. Give me a list of things that I can spend $2 billion on.
A car, a house, a nice vacation, all that stuff.
Okay, that's surface level
However,
shit.
we have a suggestion. Instead of buying those things, you should invest it into yourself.
Oh!
You could then use that money to create wealth and power. Then you would be able to give back to your people. We believe that you have the potential to be something more than just another parasitic creature.
Oh, they're watching us spend the money. Well, that's definitely going to influence my decision. Yeah. When you hear wealth and power, one thing comes to mind. Oil? Oh, well, okay.
The Illuminati. We want to help you become part of the
Kardashians.
Illuminati. That way, you can give back to your people and make a difference in the world. You look at Dr. Danilo and say, "What is the Illuminati, Doctor?"
Dr. Danilo plays a movie, plays a short movie narrated by Tom Cruise. Tom appears on screen and says, "Welcome to the Illuminati." He used to make live appearances, but then there's too many people in the Illuminati now.
With our new technology, we can do anything. Our members come from all walks of life. You may have heard of us before. We are the ones who control the world. When you join the Illuminati, you will not only enjoy wealth and power but also a place in history. You will be remembered forever. Dr. Danilo asks you if you're interested in joining the Illuminati.
Peasant-like. Hey, dude, if I send you a CSV file of 250 or 2,500 games of rock, paper, scissors, Can you use machine learning on it and figure out a winning strat? I mean, it depends. It depends on the training data. Machine learning is kind of like, it's very biased. You want to unbias the data, so you want to make sure you have a good training set. So, I don't know. Yeah, potentially, I guess. Yes. I don't know if that's a good enough answer for you, but I think with bias, what I'm talking about is like like the US Army was trying to like use machine learning to figure out Russian tanks from American tanks. And then like the data was fucked up. So what actually happened was they could tell if tanks during the day and during the night. So it was like the data they had was like biased. I don't know. So it didn't really work. It worked for their specific set of data, but then as soon as they tried to use it, it was like 50-50 chance. And they're like, what's going on here? And then it was just like, oh, well, the actual data we need, most of these are at night. That's a long roundabout way to say. With machine learning, you can get results, but you have to curate the right data set. I bet it was a load of U.S. Army top brass trying to get the AI not to be horny. That's also possible. In the new Doctor Strange, the Illuminati was a team of different superheroes. Yeah, classic Illuminati tactic. Don't be afraid of the Illuminati. We're superheroes. We're in a Marvel movie. Maybe not the best satisfying answer, peasant-like, but why do you want to win so bad at rock paper scissors? Are you in a rock paper scissors championship and you're like, I need to cheat? Like who's that one guy that was cheating and Magnus like refused to play him and they thought he might have like anal beads transmitting him answers? Don't be that guy, peasant like. You know what? Obama. That's a prop right there. You're playing in the rock paper scissors world championship, and you are cheating with anal beads that are hooked up to a Morse code. Hans Niemann. Yeah, that's right. I've already forgotten his name because it seems like the scandal is. Yeah. I was way off. Yes, you were. You feel like you do not have a choice. But it's not proven he cheated. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I think in like future games he was under much more scrutiny and like he lost and like I don't know. I think people were like trying to there was some interesting stuff about it. I was like and just like when chess.com leaks the receipts that you've cheated in the past multiple times, I mean, it's not looking good. This might be like a boy who cried wolf, but it also, I mean, who knows? Yeah. But a cheater generally cheats again until they get caught. So that's my 2 cents. I think he did it, but yeah, who knows? Chess.com investigation says he's not cheated in 2 years. Well, he was probably working on the anal bead solution or whatever the hell. Who knows? Yeah, he was working on a more subtle way to cheat. So, I don't know. They haven't found him to be cheating, but like, how could, like, they just probably haven't gotten a report. So, who knows? Who knows? You feel like you do not have a choice and accept. You are inducted into the Illuminati with a strange and unusual initiation. ritual. Let me get that initiation ritual.
You are presented with a large amount of cash.
The rich get
As
richer.
you take the money, you realize that it is actually the blood of a young child.
What?
You are then given a small vial of blood that contains a secret ingredient that will allow you to see through any illusion.
Oh,
You are told to return to your room.
they live glasses and adrenochrome. Go drink all of this. Dr. Danilo watches you and tells you can't ever let this story go public. Money and children's blood, so summer. Is this a authentic 20? You just hold it up to the light. No, this is a vial of children's blood. Okay, I need to go get glasses. That's the first thing I'm going to buy with my Illuminati money. Dr. Danilo watches over you and tells you to drink the blood. Every last drop. You ask what you are drinking. Well, yeah, we know what we're drinking.
You are led back to your room and told to go to bed. You are awakened several hours later by someone knocking on the door. You open the door and there is a beautiful and naked woman standing there.
Eyes
She
wide
looks
shut.
at you and says,
telling you.
I am your new mistress. You are confused as to what is happening. You try to speak but you cannot remember how to talk.
You get up and look in the mirror and see that the blood has transformed you into... She must be real hot if she could shut down your talking brain, yeah. I don't talk too good. Oh, no, not another... that's interesting that we're a woman, but let's get another thing. I want like a dog. No. A beautiful naked woman. Okay, hold on. You try to speak, you can't remember. You get up and look in the mirror and see that the blood is the adrenochrome. I'm gonna put adrenochrome has transformed you into a monster. Specifically, a ... Okay, there we go. Werewolf. That's much better.
Werewolf. You are forced to walk out of your room and into the hallway. You are taken to the elevator and thrown in the air. You land in a pool of blood.
Whoa.
The doors close and you are transported to a room with a large bed. You are stripped naked and bound to the bed. You are then told to wait for instructions.
A Tom Cruise hologram appears in your room and tells you your first Illuminati mission. Illuminati frat bros have a long initiation ceremony, yeah. This is just all part. Everyone had to go through this, so don't complain about it. We all had to suffer. Well, why do I have to suffer every time? Shut up.
Kill a man named John.
Okay.
You are startled by the sound of the door opening and a tall, slender man steps inside. He is wearing a black suit and a white shirt. You can tell he is very powerful. He looks at you and says, "You are Terry Branch, head of the Institute for Aliens and Psychics."
Uh, yeah. Who are you? You nod.
You are aware that aliens are watching you. You have been under observation for some time now.
Oh, no,
You have
hold on,
also
hold on.
received a signal from deep space that tells you the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow's
It's
2 billion.
sleeping. All right. You nod. The tall man, hands you a manila envelope. You pull out a picture. The John. It's famous Hollywood actor. It's famous Hollywood elite. I'm gonna say that instead. So it could be a director. It's famous Hollywood elite. Look at this photograph. It's a target that you gotta kill. You pull out a picture. It's famous Hollywood elite. John. Dot dot dot. Travolta. It's got to be Travolta. Yeah. Sometimes I can predict it.
Travolta. You
Yeah.
look at him and say, "I am going to kill you." The tall man laughs and says, "You will never be able to do that. I have already killed you once and now you are a werewolf. You cannot kill me again. However, you are a very valuable asset to the Illuminati."
Oh. You break out of your restraints and fight the tall man who reveals himself as the one and only John Travolta. The tall man is the villain from the Phantasm series. Ah, okay. I watched the first Phantasm movie. I was interested. I didn't realize it was a series. Phantasm 3 is my favorite. Okay. There's 6 of them? Oh my god.
John Travolta says, "What are you doing here? Who are you?" You look at him and say, "You're the one and only John Travolta. And you're the one and only John Travolta. You've been dead for 20 years. Travolta says, "Who are you and what are you doing in my house?"
Oh, funny. Who are you and what are you doing in your house? You look around and see the world has returned to normal. You are not a vampire. You are not a werewolf. The shades. John Travolta is not a scary tall man monster. You realize the blood earlier was probably just liquid psilocybin. I can't spell fancy words. Psilocybin. You were you you didn't join the Illuminati. You were just high on drugs and broke into Travolta's mansion. Oh, how funny. Sorry for almost trying to kill you in your own home. I'm just gonna go.
You are free. Dr. Danilo walks into the room and looks at you. She asks you how you feel. You say, free, 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 free. Now what do I do? She responds, you have a lot of things to do. First, you need to find your family. You must contact them. Then you will help them build a new world.
Dr. Danilo continues. Use the Ezra Miller defense. What was his defense? I'm just crazy. Dr. Danilo continues and tells you your family is on Mars. The moral of the story.
Don't trust anyone.
Okay.
You begin to think about your life and why you are here. You realize that you have no idea who you are or where you came from. You need to find out. You leave your room and walk to the front desk. You ask the clerk if she knows of any lost children. She says, no, but there is a little girl wandering around the hotel.
Alright, here we go. Saving. Let's say, Illuminati. Aliens. Drug fueled Illuminati aliens. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Alright, let's do one more story here. Let me see. Let me check the prompts channel. Okay, here we go. This one's by Biz. Thank you, Biz. You are Chud Chugson, a Viking with crippling narcolepsy. One day after a raid, you wake up in a burnt village with nobody in sight. Suddenly, you hear a voice in the distance.
I'm here, Chud Chugson. You look around and see that it is a beautiful young woman. She's dressed in a blue tunic with white trimming and red hair tied back in a ponytail. I am Princess Ilva, daughter of King Eric.
Whoa.
I have come to rescue you from your captors.
Another beautiful young woman. Princess Ilva, daughter of King Eric. Okay. I love Moldagary here. I'm going to put him up on screen. This is pretty great. Thank you, Biz, for generating this. Here's Moldagary. I'll toss him up in the corner here. 1 second. I'm Moldagary. Oh, wow. He's so big. Moldagary is here to stay. Boldy Gary, watch over and protect me, amen. It looks so great. It does look moldy, and then it has a nice cartoon head. Yeah. You barely make it through her introduction before you fall asleep.
Ylva takes you by the hand and leads you into the burned-out remains of the village. The air smells like smoke and ash. You look around and see that there are no more buildings left standing. There are several dead bodies lying about. You start to worry when you notice that some of these people were your fellow raiders. We've been attacked.
Princess Ylva face palms. And says, "You've been sleeping for the past 4 days. We know. We are trying to save you. You realized, you think that this isn't the first time she has told you this. You say, I know who did it. It was..." And then you fall asleep again.
Ylva runs over to a dead person and picks up their weapons. She walks over to another body and picks up a dagger. She looks at your corpse and says, "This one is mine." You try to get up but Ylva grabs your arm and pulls you down. She starts to walk away. "Wait," you yell. "Who are you?"
Your corpse? Not my corpse. Wait, she looks at your corpse. Yeah, what? Well, I guess my body? I guess you could you, this is my corpse. I'm walking around in my corpse. Does corpse imply dead? I think it does. Corpse implies a dead person. So maybe I'm dead? I mean, I'm pretty much a boat anchor on this adventure here. I might as well. It would be better if I was dead, because then I wouldn't wake up and then cause such a ruckus every time. Like, she's just like, I've told you 100 times. I'm like literally weakening their defense because I'm on their side and I have severe narcolepsy. Ylva groans loudly in frustration and explains, "Hey, what's up, Sticky?" Explains her mission to protect you and find out who
Kiss me.
who killed, who did this to your village. You lean in for a kiss with Ylva. Thank you so much for trying to save my life. Oh wow, this text is hard to read on lower resolution. Oh really? Ah, damn. I will try to make it bigger. Actually. Maybe I could change it right now. Well, it is red on red. Oh, I could change that. I could change that. That's something fixable. So I could do like just everything black. Hold on 1 second. I love how you just went into Chrome DevTools to change it. That's exactly right. Yeah. Easy peasy. Maybe change the texture to black. Yeah, let's change it all to black. Oh, it's got to be something else. Because black is kind of too close to the chroma keying out, I think, maybe? Hold on, let me see. It's got a slight border still. Is that easier to read? That seems to have just removed it. No, it's slightly black, but it is partially chroma keyed out. Definitely easier, though. Okay, I'll leave it like that, then. I'll figure out a darker color. Actually, let's try. Blue on red. Green on red. We'll figure it out later. I'll find a better color. Or maybe just a darker red. Yeah, I'll look for a darker red. For next time.
Your lips touch and you feel nothing. The kiss ends abruptly. You open your eyes and see that Ylva is gone. You sit up and look around. There is nothing left of the village except for rubble and ashes. You're still naked.
After 5 hours of UI design, I feel the pain. Yeah. I'm always constantly changing, but I am trying to make it usable above all else. So, yeah. Good feedback. You were naked this whole time. I mean, yeah. Let me make a note of that too first. Oh. The romance. You track Ylva down. It plays the music, Sticky. I don't know if you could hear it in the background. You track Ylva down. So that's romance music. According to YouTube. I expected more Wonderwall. Some of them are more romantic than others, but yeah, this one's a little... You track Ylva down. And you track Ylva down to the narcolepsy medicine factory. Today is gonna be the day that I have sex with Ylva.
You enter and see that all the doors and windows are boarded up. You remember that Ylva said they had been broken into earlier today. You head towards the back of the building. Ylva follows you. The back of the building is littered with broken glass and debris. You hear a voice behind you. Oh, you must be Chud Chugson.
Has there been any novel AI news for text generation? I haven't followed it closely. I don't think so. I don't know. I've been trying to keep up, but it seems like they're more focused on stable diffusion stuff, which is understandable because they got way more users for their stable diffusion stuff than for text generation. They literally like doubled or tripled in size since they came out with that. So now text generation may have fallen a little bit by the wayside. I'm sure they're still working on it, but yeah, I haven't heard anything. Nothing substantial anyway. Unless I'm mistaken, unless I've missed anything, but I don't think so. So you look behind. You look behind you and see. Oh, I completely get it, Sticky. I get the same thing. I got banned from the story prompts subreddit for posting a story that was written with AI. I posted one of these stories that I thought was fun, and they permanently banned me. And I tried to I was like, this is a little harsh. It's like a first offense to like no AI stuff. And I was like, well, I kind of write it with an AI. And they go, we watch your streams. The ban stands. I go, what the fuck? What a power trip. And yeah, same thing for posting AI art in a non-AI setting, and it's saying it's AI. So the best thing to do is just to lie and say, no, I wrote this. Because if I didn't say it, they never would have known. And it would have been like, people are insanely mad at it right now. Yeah. A Reddit mod on a power trip. Oh my, yeah. So just to all you AI artists out there, just fucking lie. No one's ever going to know. And people are only going to get angry at you when they find out it's AI generated. But like if he posted in AI art communities, they have the respect for it. I don't know. It's very strange. I could see why it angers people because I just typed in a prompt, but it's kind of curated. It's kind of like a museum curator because I go through a lot of shit before I find like an actually good generated piece of thing, like content. Same thing on League of Legends subreddit. One mod had a whole crusade. Yeah, something. You got to be a certain kind of person to want to be a moderator for a online site of any kind, but. Some guy made an art bot and was getting death threats. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know a lot of I think there was a big push from DeviantArt artists to be like, great, all my work is stolen. And it's like, but it's not really, because you kind of you're inspired by art but I don't know. It's a weird fucking gray area. I get it too, but at the same time, I don't 100% agree. It's got to be a weird time to be a graphic artist right now. The artist he patented after it had just died, and he tried to make it in honor of them, and everybody went nuts. Oh, interesting. In his style, yeah, because there's a pop art, there's different influences you could go on, and now the stream dies for me. Oh no, I'm still green in OBS, Sticky, so hopefully not. And when people ask, it's literally indistinguishable. How is it in low quality shit posts? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Seventh Sage? What's up? We're on our last story here, but yeah. You look behind and see Ilva's father, King Eric. I'm still just getting network error. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is odd.
He's wearing a leather armor and has his sword drawn. He looks at you and asks, "What happened?" You stare at him blankly. Eric notices you staring at him and says, "What's wrong?" You can barely even form words. You finally say, "I don't know. I woke up in a burned village and then I saw a beautiful woman."
Are you still naked? Well, whatever you're saying, I'm sure it's hilarious. Thank you, Sticky. I hope you figure out the stream or watch the VOD for the rest of it. I woke up in a beautiful village and saw a beautiful woman. A burned village, beautiful woman. King Eric tells you that it was no attack. You just fell asleep while cooking and made your entire village vanish. This man lives like a fainting goat. Yeah. Try going audio only if you can. You can get away with listening even on bad connections. Hey, audio only is only on mobile. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah. I knew there was like the symbol. Reloading the page doesn't work either. Huh, well.
Eric says, I will deal with this. He pulls out his sword and starts walking away. You follow him. Eric stops and says, why don't you come inside? I'll explain everything. You follow Eric into the house. He goes into the kitchen and sits down at the table. You sit across from him. So.
And then immediately fall asleep again. You wake up and Eric's house is on fire and Eric is on fire and Ylva is laughing. Also, it doesn't load on my phone. Very weird. Oh, weird. I don't know. Am I banned in your country, Sticky? Am I banned in only? Everyone says Twitch, but I disagree. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't watch on mobile too much, yeah.
Ylva says, that was quite a show you put on. I bet you thought I was going to kill you right there.
I was asleep in the whole thing, Ylva.
No, I can't remember anything after that.
I was asleep.
Eric says, well, you were pretty out of it. Ylva says, I guess I could have killed you.
Oh, wow. Rapid fire. Whoa, hey. There we go. Rapid fire botting. All right. Triple bots. Well, Trip literally refuses to watch me let her go. Oh, but dang. Well. We're about to end anyway, Sticky. Yeah. Okay, I think this is a good place to. The moral of the story. Good romantic story.
Never sleep alone. You say, but how did we get here? Is the princess okay? Eric says, she was hit by a rock. She's fine. Ylva says, I wish I could be as lucky. You say, me too. But what about Princess Ylva? Did she survive?
Yeah. She was hit by a rock. Yeah. We really only got half the story. Maybe 5% of the story. We were asleep for the rest of it. The moral of the story is to go to sleep. There we go. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Schedule's back to like normal until the holidays again, I guess. So, see you tomorrow. And yeah, Monday through Friday. The schedule's a little bit weird. It's on Twitch and it's on AiPD.xyz. So, I'll try to follow that. And yeah, join the Discord, submit your prompts, and see you tomorrow for more AiPD. Hi ho, wee way. Bye ho, wee way. See you tomorrow.